weighing 233 pounds, Jerry Roberts. From St. Joe, Missouri, weighing 250 pounds, Bruce Reed. From Winnipeg, Canada, weighing 246 pounds, Bulldog Bob Brown. From Seattle, Washington, weighing 284 pounds, Tiny Anderson.
Tiny Anderson makes his St. Louis debut as the tag team partner of Bulldog Bob Brown against Bruce Reed and newcomer Jerry Roberts. Heard a lot of good things about this Jerry Roberts. We'll keep an eye on him. Reed forced to the ropes by Tiny Anderson. Forearm smash from Anderson. Reed battles back with an elbow to Anderson's head. And then a drop kick by Big Bruce Reed. Arm drag by Reed, and Tiny Anderson is flung to the mat. Anderson gets to his feet. Reed makes a tag with Jerry Roberts. Young Canadian wrestler has quite a reputation around his native Quebec. He twists the arm of Tiny Anderson. Jerry has just invaded the Midwest, and a lot of people are expecting big things from Jerry. Slender, but they say he can really take to the air. Double wrist lock by Roberts on Tiny Anderson. Joe Tangaro made sure that Anderson didn't pull the tights. Quick tag made to Bruce Reed. Reed with an elbow smash to the shoulder of Tiny Anderson. Then Reed yanks out that arm. Anderson counters. Reed rolls down and kicks Anderson away. Tag made to the Bulldog. The crowd hoots, hollers, and barks at Bulldog Bob Brown. This guy could go into the quietest room in the St. Louis area and start all sort of trouble. Bulldog Bob Brown and Bruce Reed tie up. Reed forces Brown to the ropes. Why don't you break it up, complains Brown to referee Joe Tangaro. Brown's the only guy who can start an argument with himself, I think.
And get answers, too.
Yeah, that's the problem. Bulldog Bob Brown reaches out and then slaps Bruce Reed. Reed says, "You want a box?" Brown says, "I just slapped him. My hand was open," and he complains to Tangaro. Tangaro says, "Let's wrestle."
Five minutes left, 5 minutes.
5 minutes remain. It's most falls to curfew. Reed and Roberts against Brown and Anderson. Side headlock by Reed on the Bulldog. Reed yanks that head around and around and around. Here comes Jerry Roberts. Reed and Roberts tagging off very well. And Roberts bounces ahead of the Bulldog. Brown forced down to one knee by Jerry Roberts. Roberts twisting that head. You know, we've seen a couple of interesting tag team combinations today. One, of course, the Kelly twins. Now two youngsters in Reed and Roberts. But how about that one coming up? Spike Huber and Dick the Bruiser together for the first time in St. Louis. Dick the Bruiser and his son-in-law. Spike Huber against a pair of guys who can break the scale, Buzz Tyler and Ox Baker. Buzz comes in around 323, Ox Baker at 308. Spike Huber's going to be the littlest guy in that ring, but I don't think it bothers Spike when it comes to fire and spunk and determination. Spike Huber gives nothing away to anyone. Spike Huber and Dick the Bruiser, father-in-law, son-in-law, together for the first time in St. Louis against Tyler and Baker. What a card that is, top to bottom. And, of course, everyone eligible for that Wrestle Royal. 16 of the 18 men on the lineup will be in the Wrestle Royal, all in the ring at once. The side headlock of Bruce Reed on Bulldog Bob Brown seems to be doing the job so far. There's a guy with a tremendous physique, Bruce Reed, a native of St. Joseph, Missouri. He's leaning over the top of Brown, trying to force Brown's shoulders down for a pin. Brown toying with the idea of grabbing the hair, but Tangaro slapped the hand away. Brown pulls the hair, Tangaro stops him. Reed still has the side headlock on the Bulldog. Here comes Jerry Roberts. Side headlock by Roberts. Worked for Reed, Roberts will try it. Remember, most falls to curfew. Whichever squad has the most falls when time expires will be the winner. Hey! Drop kick by Jerry Roberts. Pull that one out of the hat, and Anderson won't tag. That's not going to make Bulldog Bob Brown any too happy. Anderson wouldn't tag Bulldog Bob Brown. I think Anderson was a bit shook up by that drop kick from Jerry Roberts. He saw how quickly and easily Roberts took to the air. And Brown definitely has been thrown off balance. Brown and Roberts circle. Brown leans into Roberts against the ropes.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Roberts leapfrogged over the top. Anderson again, refusing to tag Bulldog Bob Brown. Roberts offers to let Anderson into the ring. What's wrong with you? And Bulldog Bob Brown complains at Anderson. Anderson doing a lot of yelling, but no tagging. Bulldog Bob Brown must feel alone. Brown very cautious as he comes to grips with Roberts, then lashes out with a boot to the stomach and a punch to the cheek. Hard chop to Roberts. Bulldog can take care of himself. Don't kid yourself. Roberts reeling after that slash to the throat. Another chop, and down goes Jerry Roberts. Roberts slams headfirst into the top turnbuckle.
1 minute left, 1 minute.
Less than a minute remaining, no falls yet. Roberts reverses the whip. Drop kick by Jerry Roberts. This time Anderson makes the tag. Anderson crawling up on the ropes. The tag has been made. Anderson with the atomic drop misses. Anderson missed an atomic drop and hit Bulldog Brown. And Brown takes a kick at Tiny Anderson. Brown insisted. Anderson and Brown punches Tiny Anderson in the head. Anderson refused to tag, and then when he did, hit Brown with an atomic drop. Roberts and Reed just waiting. Brown lifts Anderson. Body slam by Bulldog Bob Brown, his own tag team partner. Roberts comes flying off the rope with a drop kick. Roberts covers Anderson. Count of 1, 2, and did he get it? Yes, 3. The count of 3. And Bulldog Bob Brown made no move to help Tiny Anderson for obvious reasons. Brown just stood aside. And if Mr. Anderson would like to square off again, Brown, it seems to be more than willing. Let's make it official. That's the only fall it's going to fit in the curfew. So Roberts and Reed win it. Here's Mickey.
With time running out, the winner of the only fall and the match, Jerry Roberts, Bruce Reed.